Hi, I'm Sheila Murphy. I'm a professor at the Annenberg School for Communication. And I'd like you to answer two questions as quickly as possible. The first is, what makes Pinocchio's nose grow longer? And the second is, what was the name of your second grade teacher? If the answer to the first, lying, came to you more quickly and easily than the answer to the second, you're not alone. Humans have been using narratives or stories to convey and remember important information for thousands of years, because we remember stories, not facts and figures. And I designed a study to test whether or not health information conveyed in a story format could actually be more impactful than the same health information in a non-narrative format. So we actually constructed two films, both 11 minutes long, with exactly the same facts about cervical cancer. But one film was called Tamale Lesson, that revolved around the Romero family getting ready for one of their daughter's 15th birthday or quinceañera. And the second was a sort of typical clinic video, talking heads, doctors, facts and figures. What we did is we actually sent videos of one or the other of these two films to 900 women who were randomly selected from the Los Angeles area. They were all between the ages of 18 to 45. We had collected baseline information about what they knew before they saw either film about cervical cancer. Then we went back 2 weeks after they saw one of the two films, and then we went back 6 months later to see who actually had gotten a Pap test, which was the important dependent variable we were interested in. So even though both the narrative and the non-narrative conveyed important information, each of the three ethnic groups, the Mexican American, the European American, and the African American, responded better to the narrative. We had predicted that the Mexican American women may be more swayed by Tamale Lesson because we had deliberately made the characters heavily Hispanic. And so the Mexican American women in our sample went from having the lowest level of Pap test screening, 32%, to having the highest level in our entire sample, 82%, which is an increase of 50%. I do a lot of work with narratives, both with Hollywood Health and Society, with actual television writers, but also with my students. I typically identify an area that they're interested in working, whether that's LGBT issues or the use of humor in health, and try to work on something with them in that area.